ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैर्वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। भगवद्गीता अध्याय 12 श्लोका 9। अथ चित्तं समाधातुम् न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय। Nirguna Brahma Jnana is the direct means for moksha. This is very clear in Vedanta Shastra. Yet, majority of the people cannot relate to Nirguna Brahma on account of lack of readiness. Therefore, Saguna Brahma Dhyana, meditating on Saguna Brahma, is a preferable sadhana for majority of the people. Therefore, Bhagavan glorified the people who meditate on Saguna Brahma as the greatest yogis. In Shloka 8, Bhagavan assured that a person who meditates on Saguna Brahma attains moksha in due course. Therefore, Saguna Brahma Dhyana or Saguna Brahma Upasana is a preferred sadhana, a recommended sadhana for many of the mumukshus. Miss Srimati Lakshmi, please put off your video at least, because you are chewing something, and yeah, yeah. In fact, I requested many times, please don't listen to Gita while eating and drinking and while in the bathroom, etc. It is not a good, it's not a good gesture. So, yeah. We should maintain some decorum while listening to Bhagavadgita, because it is Shastra. It's not any casual news or music or anything. Therefore, please do not sit or listen in such a manner that is disrespectful to the Shastra. It will be a papa. It's okay if people do not join, but if you are joining the sessions, please maintain the decorum, sit in a respectful way. Yeah. That is why I was not in favor of starting online classes. During lockdown, still you are chewing something. Please switch off your video. I was not in favor of starting online sessions because I felt it is a disrespect to the Shastra. People will not listen with proper attitude. But then during lockdown, I was forced to start. Now when I have observed this, I feel I should reconsider whether to continue this or stop it. Yeah. Saguna Brahma Upasana is recommended as a sadhana. Now, there are many people who cannot even do Saguna Brahma Upasana. They cannot meditate on Saguna Brahma. By imagining any form of the Ishvara in their mind. To such people, Bhagavan is suggesting another sadhana in Shloka 9. Atha, He Dhananjaya, Bhagavan addresses Arjuna, He Dhananjaya, O Arjuna. Dhananjaya is another name of Arjuna. Atha mayi chittam sthiram samadhatum na shaknoshi. If you are not able to focus your mind steadily on me, many people cannot just visualize any form of Ishvara and meditate. In fact, meditation is not for many people because the mind does not focus easily. To such people, Bhagavan suggests taking help of an external aid like a pratima, an image, or a pratika, any external symbol like a Shivalinga, etc. One can look at the pratima or the pratika and try to focus the mind. Practice focus of the mind. This is another type of sadhana. Tataha, then abhyasa yogena, abhyasa yoga. Madhusudana Saraswati describes abhyasa yoga. Ekasmin pratimadau alambane sarvatah samahritya chetasah punaha punaha sthapanam abhyasaha tatpurvako yogaha abhyasa yogaha. Ekasmin pratimadau alambane. In Abhyasa Yoga, one should take an alambana, an external support. It may be a picture of Ishvara, or an image and focus the mind repeatedly on the image, on the alambanam, and that is how the concentration is cultivated. This is called Abhyasa Yoga. So, through Abhyasa Yoga, in due course of time, one can get focus, and then one learns to meditate on the Ishvara, even without the help of any external form, any external aid. The external aid is taken as a support. In due course, one becomes independent of the external aid and learns to meditate internally, visualizing his Ishtadevata, visualizing his chosen form of Ishvara. Therefore, Abhyasa Yoga is the sadhana, and this sadhana is suggested to the one who cannot directly meditate on Ishvara, who cannot meditate on Ishvara without any external support. Now, Shloka 10. Abhyasepyasamarthosi mat karma paramo bhava madarthamapi karmani kurvan siddhimavapsyasi. Now there are some people who cannot even do that. They cannot even do Abhyasa Yoga. They are not able to sit in front of an image and focus their mind on the image. Just sitting and focusing the mind is not possible, because the mind is generally restless. It keeps going here and there. Therefore, Bhagavan gives another sadhana for such people. Abhyase api asamartha asi. If you are not able to do Abhyasa as well, then what? Mat karma paramo bhava. Commit yourself to my karma. Karma for the sake of Ishvara. Ishvarartham karma. Madhusudana Saraswati calls it Bhagavata Dharma. The actions that are done only for the purpose of attaining Paramatma are called Bhagavata Dharma. This mumukshu, this sadhaka, is not interested in anything in the world. All his activities are meant for attaining Paramatma. Being closer to Paramatma. He might be doing the activities that are helpful in cultivating bhakti, like Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho, Smaranam Padasevanam, Archanam Vandanam Dasyam, Sakhyam Atma Nivedanam. So he listens to the Shastra, Bhakti Shastra, like Bhagavatam, etc. Shravanam and Kirtanam. He sings the glory of Ishvara. Some people are committed to the singing of the glory of Ishvara or speaking about the glory of Ishvara. They have dedicated their life to it. Smaranam, he keeps doing smarana, namasmaranam, etc. Padasevanam, worshipping Ishvara's feet. Archanam, doing puja. Vandanam, doing namaskara. Dasya, considering oneself as Ishvara's dasa. Sakhyam, considering oneself as Ishvara's friend. And Atma Nivedanam, offering oneself completely to Paramatma. There are such actions that are meant for cultivating bhakti, attaining the proximity of Paramatma. This person commits himself to such activities. That kind of karma is called mat karma, my karma. He is not doing anything for his own sake. He is not even doing anything for his family's sake. All actions are meant for attaining Paramatma. Mat karma paramo bhava. Commit yourself to my karma. The karmas that are meant for attaining Paramatma. Madartham karmani kurvan api siddhim avapsyasi. even by doing karma that are meant for attaining Ishvara. Ishvara praptyartham karma. Doing such karmas also, one can attain siddhi. One can attain chitta shuddhi, and in due course of time, one can get moksha. You can find many stories in the Puranas, many characters in the Puranas who have dedicated themselves to the karma meant for Ishvara, like Narada. What was Narada doing? He was just singing Paramatma's glory, just speaking about Paramatma. His life was dedicated to Kirtanam, singing the glory of Bhagavan. Likewise, even today, we find many people, they are not interested in a material pursuit. They dedicate their life for the service of Paramatma. Some people may be doing seva in some temples. Some people may be doing seva in some ashramas. And some people go around speaking about Ishvara or singing the glories of Ishvara. We find many such people even today. Shloka 11. Athaitadapyashaktosi kartum madhyogamaashritaha sarvakarma phalatyagam tatah kuru yatatmavan. Now there are some people, in fact many people, who cannot do all the karmas for the sake of attaining Ishvara. Because many of the people will have other responsibilities. I have to take care of my family. Therefore, I cannot just keep doing Ishvara's karma. I cannot just keep singing Ishvara's glory. I cannot just keep doing puja, etc. I have to do many other type of karmas. Some people may have responsibilities. And some people may not have that kind of chitta shuddhi, so that they can devote all their karma for the sake of Ishvara. People may have some desires, or some people may have insecurity. In that case, they will have to do other type of karma. In fact, majority of the grihasthas cannot afford to do only Ishwarartham karma. They have to earn money. They have to take care of their family, because there is responsibility. In that case, what should they do? Bhagavan says, karma phalatyaga. The sadhana for such people is karma phalatyaga. See the shloka. Atha etat api kartum ashaktaha asi. If you are not able to do even this means Ishwarartham karma. In that case, Krishna says, you do all the normal karmas like earning money by going to job or doing business, etc. Earn money, build a house, take care of your family. In the meantime, do karma phalatyaga, sarva karma phalatyaga. This is the sadhana. Karma phalatyaga involves a proper attitude as well as proper action towards the result of karma that we receive. The attitude towards the karma phala first of all, let us understand what attitude one should have towards the karma phala. When we talk about tyaga, tyaga means giving up. What should be the attitude when we give up something? When we give up something, we do not call it ours. This is mine. One should not have this attitude. For example, this gentleman has done some work and he has earned some money. What is his attitude towards the money? It is not my money. It is given by Ishvara. Therefore, the money is Ishvara's. The money that I get belongs to Ishvara. This should be the attitude of a karma phala tyagi. And he should utilize the money accordingly. Just saying it is Ishvara's money is not enough. One should utilize the resources accordingly. The first portion, the major portion of the wealth should be utilized for Ishvara's work. For yajna, dana, for yajna and dana. It should be used for yajna and dana. And what remains? After spending it for yajna and dana, one should conduct one's life with that. That is why in chapter 3, Bhagavan has said, Yajnashishtashinas santo muchyante sarvakilbishaihi. One should conduct one's life by accepting what remains after spending the resources for the sake of yajna. This is the action one should follow in karma phala tyaga. The same is applicable to any resource, not just wealth. Any resource that one gets in this life, in this world, is karma phala. Even the body is karma phala. Even the intellect is karma phala. Even the ability to work is karma phala. Karma phala tyaga means utilizing all our resources for the sake of Ishvara, for the sake of yajna and dana. And having the attitude that nothing belongs to me, all the resources belong to Ishvara. Atha etat api kartum ashaktaha asi, tataha, then madhyogam ashritaha. Take recourse to Ishvara, Ishvara bhakti. Madhyoga means madeka sharanatvam, taking refuge at Ishvara. One should do karma. That means while performing the karma, one should understand that he is doing the duties as an offering to Ishvara. Any type of karma that he is doing is being done as an offering to Ishvara. And yatatmavan, one should have disciplined mind and senses. With the disciplined mind and senses, sarva karma phalatyagam kuru. Do sarva karma phalatyaga. Shloka 12. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanadhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phalatyagaha tyagachantiranantaram. Now, in this shloka, Bhagavan glorifies karma phalatyaga. Karma phalatyaga is a great sadhana. A sadhana which is possible for majority of the people. Majority of the people cannot devote themselves to meditation, etc. But karma phalatyaga is a sadhana which is possible for many, especially the people who lead a normal life of a householder, a normal life of grihastha. For such people, karma phalatyaga is the most suitable sadhana, because a grihastha has to do many types of karmas. He has responsibilities. A grihastha has to take care of his family, his wife, his children, his parents. He has to take care of so many people. And in addition to that, a grihastha has his dharma, his duty towards the people who belong to other ashramas. The Shastra says, all other ashramas are dependent on a grihastha for their livelihood. For example, a sannyasi. Sannyasi does not earn money. He does not earn his livelihood. Then who takes care of a sannyasi? A grihastha takes care of sannyasi. It is the duty of the grihasthas to take care of the sannyasi. And so is a brahmachari. Even brahmachari is taken care of by grihastha. And so is a vanaprastha. Even a vanaprastha does not earn his livelihood. He is also taken care of by a grihastha. Therefore, A grihastha has his duties towards the society, towards the family. Therefore, for the lifestyle of a grihastha, sarva karma phalatyaga is the most suitable sadhana. Therefore, Bhagavan glorifies sarva karma phalatyaga as the greatest sadhana. This shloka is a glorification. We should make a note that when there is a glorification, we should not take it literally. Sometimes, in order to glorify some people, we may compare them to some great person. It may not be always literally so. For example, there is a local cricket player who plays cricket in the school. In order to glorify him, one may say, you play better than Sachin Tendulkar. It is just a glorification. In the same manner, Krishna glorifies karma phalatyaga. It is a stuti. Karma phalatyaga stuti. Therefore, the comparison that is stated here should not be taken literally. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat. Abhyasat jnanam shreyaha hi. Compared to abhyasa. Abhyasa means repeated practice of Shravana and Manana. Repeated practice of Shravana and Manana is called Abhyasa, according to Madhusudana Saraswati. Compared to Abhyasa, Jnana is greater, Jnana is superior. Here Jnana means the conviction born of Shravana and Manana. Paroksha Jnana. Paroksha Jnana is superior to Shravana and Manana because it is the result of Shravana and Manana. Then Jnana Dhyanam Vishishyate. Compared to Jnana also, Dhyana is greater. Dhyana means Nididhyasana. Compared to Paroksha Jnana, Nididhyasana is superior because Nididhyasana leads to the Aparoksha Jnana, the assimilated Jnana. Therefore, Nididhyasana is superior to Paroksha Jnana. Then, Dhyanat karma phalatyagaha. Even compared to dhyana, nididhyasana, karma phalatyaga is superior. Karma phalatyaga is superior to even nididhyasana. In fact, it is not so. Because for an adhikari, one who is qualified to do nididhyasana, nididhyasana is much superior to karma phalatyaga. Because nididhyasana leads to jnana, atma jnana, and then one gets moksha without any delay, without any gap. Whereas karma phalatyaga is a preparation to jnana. After karma phalatyaga, one should get chitta shuddhi. Then one goes to Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, etc. And then he gets a jnana. Therefore, in reality, Nididhyasana is much greater a sadhana than karma phalatyaga. Yet, in order to glorify karma phalatyaga, Bhagavan says, karma phalatyaga is greater than even nididhyasana. It is like glorifying a small town. There is a small town and a person is staying in the small town, and he wants to glorify his small town. In order to glorify, he says, my town is bigger than Bombay also. So it is a glorification. My small town is bigger than Bombay also. In fact, Bombay is much bigger than his small town. 100 times bigger than the small town. But still, in order to praise his town, he says so. In the same manner, karma phalatyaga is glorified. And the purpose of the glorification is to encourage people to do the particular type of sadhana. So, dhyanat karma phalatyagaha, tyagat shantiranantaram. Why karma phalatyaga is great? Because karma phalatyaga leads to shanti. Tyagat anantaram shantihi. The tyaga immediately follows shanti. If one practices karma phalatyaga, it gives a lot of shanti, lot of peace of mind. If we look at our own lives, when there is no tyaga, when we are not ready to give up, when we are not ready to contribute, instead when we think, what will I get? We think of our personal gain. When we become self-centered, we lose all shanti. A self-centered person cannot be peaceful. But when a person is not self-centered, when he is generous, when he gives up things, contributes, then he attains a peace. Therefore, tyagat anantaram shantihi. Tyaga gives a shanti immediately. Therefore, tyaga is great. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.